guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at 6 cases from Zizo, all for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Well, with the Note 8 in-house, today we're going to look at these 6 cases. There are actually 3 series. So we have the Bolt cover series, the Static series, as well as the Ion series. These are all brought to us by Zizo. We're going to do a fit test. We're going to look at also wireless charging to make sure that these cases support it. Let's go ahead and do the unboxing. Now, first up, we're going to look at the Ion series. Now, all of these cases, and this is really important to note, all of these have gone through drop test certification. So these have been dropped. Ensure that your Note 8 will be nice and secure. And in some cases, as we look at the cases that we'll be looking here on the side, they also include a tempered glass screen protector. So let's go ahead and take a look at these 2 cases. We'll see how it fits, and then we'll also do the wireless charging test. So now let's go ahead and look at the first case. And one of the things that I'm, again, surprised is that this includes a tempered glass screen protector. So that's a great deal. Now, taking a look at the case, this is a rugged case. This is a meaty case. You can see, first of all, polycarbonate material that you have on the sides, TPU in the center. It's going to show off your Note 8. It's kind of like a smoky look to it. Has all your ports here, easily accessible, and also has some protection for the ports, as you can see right there. Here you'll notice that there's kind of like a rigid material combined with TPU material. So if I move this apart, you'll notice that here's your TPU, and then here you have your rigid, like polycarbonate type material. So let's go ahead and put in our Note 8 and see how everything looks. Alright, so let's go ahead now and look at how the screen is protected. You'll notice that there's a significant amount of material right there, really giving you a nice lip, protecting your screen. You can see how much material there is. Also, you have nice bumper protection on each one of the corners. You can see that. On the back here, you can see that you have the material is raised on each side, really protecting the back of your phone and your cameras. Nice grip action going here. You can see how you have that grip action there and there. And then also what you have is some very tactile buttons on each side. On the bottom, you have your cutouts. There you have for your S Pen, you have your speaker, you have also these other 2 ports covered. I tend to cut these off, but all in all, really good protection. So now the next thing we're going to do is you're going to do the wireless charging test, and we'll see if it will charge. And it charges. Now this one right here is also from the Ion series, but it's pink. I'm telling you, this would be my wife's favorite if she had a Note 8. Instead of having the smoke, you have clear material, so it's going to show your phone off. And again, same features. Now, one of the things I failed to mention as we were looking at the very first one I want to make sure that we cover here is that this is a multi-part case. So again, if I take off the back frame, let me just show you what I'm talking about. So you have this piece right here, polycarbonate material. We'll throw that to the side. Then you have the TPU material, right? And that's what you see right here. But you'll also notice that there's an additional frame. This frame is in the inside, which is another polycarbonate material. So you have 3 pieces. This is going to hold your phone in place. You have the TPU material, and then you have this other frame giving you extra protection. So when you put this together, you're going to first put your phone into this frame, put it inside of this body, and then pop in the back. Alright, so this is what the case looks like when it's on the phone. Again, really nice. I like that pink treatment. Korea, I believe, is getting a pink Note 8, so we don't have it here in the US, but definitely this is a really good looking case, especially when you look at the combination and being able to see everything right through there. Same features as the other one, so I would expect that as we look at charging, that it too would charge with no problem. Alright, so next up is the Static series, and we have 2 color variations, one that is red, one that's orange. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Now this specific model or series does not include the tempered glass screen protector. The Ion series does, as well as the Bolt series seems to have it. This one doesn't. Now taking a look at this, you have some TPU material, polycarbonate back, and it's a combination material again. It has kind of like these divots here that are metal in an appearance that gives you kind of like that industrial kind of look. Has all your cutouts as you'd expect, and again, it's a combination of TPU and polycarbonate. Let's go ahead and put it in and see what it looks like. Now this, I have to say, is a pretty sharp case. I like the features that we have here. It looks like we have a kickstand, and this kickstand is going to allow you to place your phone in this position like this. Great if you're going to be doing any kind of hangouts or video sharing with the 8 megapixel camera that we have there. Then what also you have is this could also be used this way, where you can put it sideways if you're watching a movie. You'll notice that the camera has extreme protection. Look how deep that is. And you'll notice that there's an angle to it, which is important because you don't want to have any kind of backflash. Easy to ring your finger in here and not confuse it with anything else. Over here, you'll notice that your ports are generously cut out. Everything is accessible. You can easily either push to pop this out, because that's how you do it. Push to pop it out, and then slide out your S Pen. No problems there. And then again, generous opening for your headphone and power port, as well as your pinhole mic. You have your other pinhole here. Controls are easily accessible, and you'll notice that they're decently raised. You'll notice screen protection is also really good. So here you have your edge, and then here you have your screen. So I'd say if I were to compare this to the actual Ion series, the Static series, while it has some screen protection, the Ion series has much more of a lip. This one's a little bit closer to the flush. Let me tilt it a little bit so you can see that. See how close that is? But still looks like it's a decent case. Let's now try wireless charging. And it charges. Now let's look at the orange version. Also really sharp. Love the way it plays off the black of the phone, as well as all the treatments. We won't do a wireless charging test because it'll work exactly the same, but this is what it looks like with the orange case. Now the last two we're going to take a look at are the bolt cover series. Now these are the big boys, and I call them big boys because look how big that case is. Let's compare that case versus this case. If we look at the previous one that we looked at, same thing. Pretty chunky. Now, it's not because the case itself is chunky, but this is a hip holster case. And as you can see, it's very rugged, kind of military looking. So again, drop tested, certified, and has a lot of neat features that you're all going to love. Let's go ahead and do the unboxing of this one. Now, in addition to the case that you have here, you do have a really nice satin finish hip holster or clip. This will obviously go on your belt right here. It also has a locking mechanism that is going to allow you to lock it in place. So if you want to place it like this for watching a video, you can do that. Or just rotate it. You can have the same feature here, but it's not going to reach because of this position. So the best angle for this one is going to be just like that. Now, really nice fit. And finish. Just really like the way it feels in the hand. And you'll see right here that it has this little notch right here that makes sure that if you do bend down, some of these hip holsters or these belt clips tend to just pop out, but because it has that notch, it's going to go underneath your belt and prevent it from coming out. The material feels nice and satiny, or it has like a satin finish to it. The one thing that it is not is very thick, but what we've been seeing is more and more of the cases, and the materials are getting much thinner. It doesn't mean that it's less durable just because it's thin, so we'll see as we use it. But nice rotation, nice clip action. Now this one also includes the tempered glass screen protector, the case, and then it also has a lanyard that you can use to just secure this around your wrist or around your neck. Let's go ahead and place the phone in the case. Now, I really love this color. I wouldn't call it red. It's almost like a burgundy, red burgundy. It just looks really sharp. And as you can see here in the camera, it has these rubberized contact points, that little nice lightning bolt right there. Good, generous area for camera and flash. But notice the depth right there. Lots of protection. You don't have to worry about your camera at all. Here you have your power button. This is where you could put that lanyard. You'll notice over here you have your Bixby button and your volume rocker. Again, easy to access. You do have a kickstand. Let's see which side would open this. I think it's right here. Yeah, so you have this kickstand, which is going to give you decent viewing angle, so you can put your phone just like that and actually watch a video. Again, putting it this way doesn't really work with these cases. The screen itself, look how much protection you have. This is good. This one I really like. See how much it's coming up, how that angle comes up right there? That is fantastic. Same thing on this side. Ports, generous, nice cutouts right there. Again, feels really nice in the hand too. Has these little divots here that don't bite into your skin, but almost give you additional grip. I am really liking this one. Let's go ahead and look at the wireless charging feature. Put it right there and see if it charges. And it does. All right, so next up here we have this gold or maybe tan version, depending on you look at it. It doesn't have a gloss to it. It's more of a sheen to it, so it's a matte finish as well, and it's really soft to the touch. And I like, these areas right here almost, they fit perfectly in your hand when you're holding onto the phone. Again, same level of protection, so we won't go through that, but this is what it would look like. Now, for those of you who are curious about the actual holster and how this would work, all you would do is you take your phone, snap it into place just like that. You'll notice that these grooves connect into that really easily. And that's pretty much it. Has nice rotation, right? And the other question I always get, well, if you can prop it up, will it click in this way as well? And it does. So you can click it this way and have it outward facing. So great option. Let's take a look at the screen protector now that we've gone through all the cases. All right, so this is the screen protector that is included with the actual bolt and also with the Ion series that we looked at. Nice finishes on the top, so you can see the black finishes on each side. It does have micro dots, and I don't know if it'll come up on camera, but they're very, very light. The adhesive is on the sides, but remember the Note 8 doesn't have as pronounced of a curvature as the S8 does. It's going to fit in place like this, and I've got a feeling, notice how much play this has. I've got a really good feeling that this screen protector is going to work across many cases. I switch cases a lot, so I have, for obvious reasons, lots of cases, but I like, depending on where I'm going, to dress up my phone with different cases. So this is going to be one of those screen protectors that you'll notice that it has that play on the bottom and in the top, also on the sides, that you'll be able to use on other phone cases and not have to worry about that. So you can see how much play you have there. So we'll go ahead, as we do our test on screen protectors, we'll go ahead and try these out, make sure that all the tactile functions are nice, but I expect these to work really well. So this concludes our review of the Zizo line of cases for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. If you have any comments or questions about these products, leave it in the comment area below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.